Hey, welcome back guys! This is Ark and we're going to get platinum really quick here by using the console commands. Something I don't really do that often, but I thought why not with this one. There's not really a good PlayStation guide out there because we can't use a lot of the sort of quality of life keyboard options which the Xbox users have been using by sort of copy and pasting text from the internet into the sort of Xbox menus. You can't do that on PS4, you've got to type most of it manually. But I try and walk through it the best way. I did get this in under an hour, and so the info out there, I've also optimised a lot of it, made it better, because there was quite a lot of misinformation out there on this, believe it or not. Yeah, so all these things I'm actually putting on. We're going to go into options, I've done that already, turn off motion blur and high detail, and then save and exit. And then in here, you're going to go into the general tab, and you want to put on show map player location. You also want to put on show creative modes, and then you want to come into advanced where I am now, and in advanced you want to put day cycle speed on 0. You don't need to do anything else, and then go into custom arcs and choose the center, and then go into single player. All these steps I'm telling you, by the way, if you can't keep up with me, I'm putting everything in description, so if you can't keep up, open description for the video and you'll see all the steps listed there, which I'm doing now. I know that there's quite a lot in the menus on this, there's a lot of text, so it is quite a lot to get your head around at first, but I've tried to lay it all out the best I can, you know, try and keep it a nice and short video as well. So you'll start here. Remember, this is custom arc, the center, and first things first, you're going to actually activate admin command. Now to activate the admin commands, you have to press options to open the pause menu. And then to activate the admin command, you have to press L1 and R1 and square and circle at the same time. This is in my description. Press it at the same time. That open that box at the top. And the first code we're going to put in is summon. This is in my description. It's summon space boss teleport underscore 2 bosses underscore spider gorilla underscore C. That's what we need to put in. It needs to be a space between summon and boss teleport, and it's not case sensitive, guys. It doesn't matter if some are in capitals. There's only a few that are case sensitive, but that'll be later on. I'll let you know when. Normally it doesn't matter. And once you've done that, you press R2 to accept it, or enter if you're using the keyboard, and then you press X on the admin command. You don't really know if it's gone through or not. You just press X on the admin command, and that's like confirmation. You don't like get like a chime or anything to confirm you pressed it. And then resume, and you have this teleport which will begin. And yeah, don't worry about all them dodos attacking me. Yeah, you're being attacked by a swarm of dodos. Make sure you tell everybody. Write that in your diary. Yeah, and you'll spawn here eventually. And what you want to do, because you're in creative mode, you make sure you enable creative mode via the pause menu. You just press X on creative mode. You can actually fly by pressing X twice, similar to Minecraft. You'll fly. You can just fly around here quickly. Make sure you come around here, and so the enemies will see you, and it sort of registers them, these 2 bosses. And then you want to type in kill AOE space dinos, and then put in space 999. So kill AOE space dinos space 9999, and then that will kill that big gorilla, the big spider, and it'll get you them 3 trophies: a veteran survivor, expert survivor, and survivor of the center. You'll get them 3. And then after you've done that, you're going to come back into the menu and type in SDFC00. But make sure you disable creative mode before you do this. So SDFC, as in SEA, and then space 0 space 0. Make sure you press on admin command so it gets confirmed, and then go back into your menu and then type in GFI cure low 100. This is all in description, guys. Make sure you got my description up, just so you make sure you type things in correctly. And what you want to do, resume game afterwards and let this leech jump on you. You can see him there on my camera on the middle. Let him jump on you, and once he's latched onto you, you get like a toxic symbol in the corner. Once he's latched onto you, then go into your inventory and use that potion, and that will cure that'll give you the antidote, and they'll give you the cure all trophy. And then once you've done all that, guys, you got a cure all trophy. Come back into admin command and type in player command ascend 1. And that's case sensitive, by the way. I just did it the first one there. So player command space ab ascend 1. Ab ascend 1 is all one word, and the A's need to be capital. These are the only 3 which are case sensitive, and we're going to do them all now. There's a trophy for each of them. They're basically like endings, doing it on like a different difficulty. Yes, you've got player command ab ascend 1, player command ab ascend 2, and player command ab ascend 3. So you're going to load the game up, type in them commands, get the trophy, and then load back in and do the event. Do that until you've done all 3. And we're going to quickly skip ahead, guys, to when I've been doing all 3 and get the trophy. So here's the second one. Pop that in, you get a better Ascension. And then you've got one more to do after that. Typing in the other one now. Player command. You see, I do get a little bit wrong here. If you get it wrong, just nothing. You'll know because nothing will happen at all. I think I was putting add ascend instead of ab ascend because I was trying to do this from memory. I wasn't looking. Yeah, see, I put add ascend. And I spelled ascend wrong as well. Yeah, some of these dinosaurs as well, there'll be a part of this later on where you've got to type in like 90 different dinosaur names, and some of the dinosaur names can be quite difficult to spell. I mean, can you spell Procoptodon? That was probably not too difficult to spell, but there are some which are a bit more difficult. So you really got to make sure, guys, you are typing in the wrong thing. If you type in the wrong thing, especially when it comes to, like, say, typing in the trophies where you have to type in a lot of different words and numbers, it can waste a bit of time when you try and figure out which one you didn't type in properly. But once you've done that, guys, player command ab ascend 3, and that'll give you your last one, alpha ascension. And then after that, just load back in. And now what we're going to do, guys, yeah, it's going to load back in, and now you want to go into, it won't be custom arc anymore, now it's going to be story arc. So you want to go up to the top story arc and select the island. There we go. And then come into play single player. And again, just choose any character or create your own. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to get through all these other trophies now. Yeah, I'm going to be getting through this quick now. We've done the part and center. All this next bit, I'm just going to be sort of editing it out, showing you what I'm typing in. Trophy popping, explaining it to you a bit. Like I said, it's all in the description. So yeah, just picking your character and then you load into the world. When it comes to putting in commands, by the way, if you're just loading into the game, make sure there's not like any sort of scripted cutscene like this, because sometimes some commands, if you type them in at the wrong time, they can crash the game. And by the way, do not type in give all explorer notes because it'll crash your game, believe me. So once you load in, type in GM buff into the admin menu. GM buff, all one word. And what that'll do, that'll give you loads of different things. It'll give you infinite stats, it'll make you invincible, it'll make enemies ignore you. That does quite a lot of things. That one does, a GM buff. Yep, and with that code, once you put GM buff in, come into your inventory and you should have tons of experience. Just put all the levels on you and that should get you to level 105 and it will pop another trophy, maximum survivor. Yeah, make sure you enable creative mode as well. I don't know if you noticed, I messed up there, by the way, earlier. I actually pressed enable keyboard and mouse by mistake. Next you want to put in is SDF OS 100. And what this will do, this will spawn the big dragon boss. And once you've spawned him in, don't do the next command straight away, just resume game and just walk around for a few seconds just so the game registers him. And then go back into your admin command shortly after and type in again, kill AoE Dinos 9999. That'll kill him and it also get your trophy Master Survivor and Survivor Evolved. That's for killing the 3 bosses. We killed the gorilla and the spider already earlier and we just killed the dragon. And what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to uncover all the map. What we'll do first is we'll just come down here. There's a trophy for lowest depth for reaching the bottom of the Ark's oceans. Just got it there, lowest depth. You can come to near what I did. Normally, any ocean's right on the border of a map. As long as you dive down straight to the bottom, that normally be the bottom of the ocean, and that normally pop the trophy. Yeah, you just got to swim right down to the depth. And then the highest point is on this volcano. You need to stand about here where I am. This is the highest point. So come around here. There you go. See where I am on the map. That'll get you the highest peak trophy. And then we'll do the one for uncovering the whole map. Yeah, and for uncovering the whole map, guys, bit of an edit here. I actually did this earlier. When I was making this video, I actually did this one much earlier, just because This trophy takes about 20 minutes, and I wanted it to be the first trophy I pop, just so the first 20 minutes are not actually shown on my actual 100% time. But yeah, for purposes of this guide, I'm putting all the map trophies together. Normally, what you do, you get the highest depth, you get the lowest depth, and then while you're doing that, you go around and explore the rest of the map. Like I say, this is going to take you about 20 minutes, guys. And make sure you've enabled creative mode, and then what you can do, you can just fly around. You don't want to go around too fast, because it's not just a case of fly everywhere. It takes a few seconds for the map to actually register as uncovered. If you just fly around everywhere really quick, because you can speed up time, it will not pop anything. So just make it safe and to know that you're actually getting somewhere. Just move around. What I do, I move to each square and then wait a few seconds for the map to reveal. Move to the next square, wait for a few seconds for the map to reveal. Move to the next square, etc, etc. And I just work outwards in like a spiral. Start working my way into the middle like a spiral. And eventually you'll sort of end up like this, guys. I'll show you. Yeah, like this. A trophy's going to pop for me any minute now. Yeah, it's about 80% map. Like I say, it'll take about 20 minutes, guys. There we go, map maker. So you can do it on any map. I mean, I actually popped it on the center, but you can do it on the island map, which you should already be on anyway, because you did highest depth and lowest depth on there. Right, so next up, guys, we're going to advance time to get the trophy for surviving a full day. Now we're going to cheat time. Just go into admin command, set day 3, and that'll pop another trophy. Nice and easy one, your first day. Yeah, because you start a day in at like 7 o'clock, I think. If you just set day 1, it doesn't quite work. So you have to do it to 3. And then go back into admin command and STF Rex 10. That will spawn a Rex, and then STF Gigant. It does save your command, SDF Gig 10. This is all, remember, this is all in the description, guys. And then what you want to do is ride a dino. To ride them, just move to the back legs until you see a prompt, and then press triangle. Make sure you ride both of these, because there's a trophy riding each, for riding a T-Rex, I think, and a Gigantosaurus, I think it's called. And then what you want to do, make sure you ride in one, so get onto one. Make sure you ride one, and then once you're riding them, type in that, add experience, space 999999, space 0. And that will give you Dinosaur loads of experience. And then what you do then, press square to open the Dinosaur's menu. And then level them up until you've got no experience left. And then that should pop another trophy. Maximum Dinosaur. There we go. You don't have to get them to that high level, but you have to use up all your experience in order for it to register. There we go. And once you've done that, the next one, guys, is to get all the artifacts. So that's what we're going to type in now. Summon artifact crate _1 _C, and we're going to do that all the way up to number 11. So you don't actually have to type the whole thing in, just change the number. So that's 1. If you go and resume, you'll see it spawn. There it is. But you don't have to resume each time. Yeah, so delete number 2, admin command. Delete number and then type in 3, admin command. Like I say, do that up to 11, because there's 11 in total that you need. 4, admin command. It's a shame it doesn't give you a chime, just so you know you've pressed admin command properly, because sometimes if the game's sort of loading in the background, loading something in, when you press X on the admin command, it doesn't quite trigger properly. We can't complain. We've got console commands to pop all the trophies really easy. We can't really complain, can we? I think it's quite a nice looking game, actually, graphic wise. So there we go. Once you've got all 11 appeared, just press triangle to take them all. Yeah, triangle. There you go. I think you have to press triangle and then L1 perhaps, or something to take it. Yeah, but just take them all in your inventory. And once you've got them all, that should pop the trophy. Artifact Archaeologist. There we go. Right, and now we've got to start the boring thing. This is where the fun begins. There's about... The game has 1,000 files altogether. Oh shit, you not? Yes, 1,000 altogether. But we only need to get 240. And I'll just show you where they're all kept. So if you do run into any problems, you know how to find out exactly what you're missing and stuff. So it's quite weird to get your head around first. Come to Explorer Notes. and you can only actually select 4 at a time. So if it's not that you select anymore, it's because you've already got 4 selected, so you need to unselect the other 4. And where I am now, the island, you only need the collectibles in the island. You don't need any from any other arc, only the ones from the island. So that's what we're going to be getting. It's about 242 altogether. And to do this, first we're going to do the dossier. And all you need to do is you need to type in GIF Explorer Note 1. And you need to do that 242 times pretty much. But it's not a case of doing 1 to 240. There's specific numbers within that 1,000 that you need. There's only specific notes that count. Like I say, it's only the files which are from the island. There's no other ones. If you go into my description, everything is listed in there that you need. And then what you can do, you can just do this in your own time. You don't have to delete the whole thing. Just as you see me doing here, just delete. Obviously press X. What you might want to do is press X twice on admin command, just so you know it's gone through. Yeah, because if you press it once and it doesn't go through, you could be spending a few minutes just to work out which one hasn't triggered. So you might want to press XX on admin command before you go back to the input and change it. And if you want to know why I'm typing so fast, because I've got a keyboard connected to PS5. Yeah, you can connect keyboard to PS5 and PS4, I think. On Xbox, they could copy paste all this, and it's a little bit quicker by using smart glass, but we don't have that on PS4, so we've got to do it the old fashioned way. If you don't have keyboard, you just have to use controller. It'd be a bit slower, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing it in sort of batches. Because of files, they're sort of different categories. You got like Helena files, you got dossier, that's a different category of files. I'm doing a category at a time, and then what you can do once you're done a category, you can check, make sure you got them all in, and then if you haven't, it'll be easier to figure out which ones you've missed, because you've only got to go through sort of like 40 or 50, and it should be easy to track down. So yeah, just go through all them files, guys, all them files in my description, and I'll show you what I'll be doing once I've done a sort of category. What I'll do, I'll come here, I'll resume game, and then it'll give you a bit. You'll get a little, basically that's the file showing you that you collected a file. And that's why it crashes your game if you type in give all explorer notes. That's why it crashes your game, because all them 1,000 files, that triggers all at the same time. But you can see here, I've actually missed one. But what you need to do is you need to click onto the island thing on the top right. And yeah, click on the island on the top right, and you should only see the ones that are required. Just trying to figure out which one I missed. So you can see there's one missed there. I think it may have been this one. Yeah, so I'm just trying to show. There we are. Yeah, I did get it. This is what might happen. You may get all the way through them and then figure out that you've missed one. Yeah, so they're all the ones that you need, guys, for the island. Helena Walker. All them other slots, they're actually part of the dossier. I don't know why, but it puts the dossier and Helena Walker. So they're all the ones you should have in that first category that I've done. And then it's going to be the next category, guys, which is going to be Edmund Rockwell. So that's Helena Walker. We're going to do Edmund Rockwell next. There's actually one I have missed. I've actually missed number 39. I fixed it now. It's because I had the wrong number there. It's actually 352, but originally I put 353 in my guide how to fix it. But yeah, number 30, which I haven't got, it's actually 352. I just fast forward it. Yeah, trying to figure out what I missed. I got there in the end. 352. Yes, that's one. Helena Note 30. So yeah, that's all you should have for Helena Walker, guys. Forget that dossier. I just input that by mistake. Yeah, so that's all the Helena Walker you should have. If you click on the island on the top right, you can see it there on the top right. You want only that selected, and then you should have all the first 30 of Helena Walker. And next will be Edmund Rockwell, guys. So I'm going to deselect everybody. All I want, it's the feather. Edmund Rockwell is a feather icon, by the way. So just make sure you choose the feather. That's it, and you want all them notes. And this one, we've got 2, 79, 80, 81, etc. all the way up to well, there's all different numbers in there, but the last one will be 351. So put all them ones in under Edmund Rockwell, guys, on the description, and that should take you all the way to this. Yeah, I popped another trophy there, Experienced Explorer. That's for getting 20% off the Explorer notes from the island, well, the Ark. And there we go, that's all of Edmund's done. And that's exactly how it should look, guys. There's only his notes on his. And next we're going to be doing the third one along, which is a sort of, is it a sword? Is that a sword icon? Yeah, so doing that one next, guys. So the next one will be Mei Yin Lee. And she starts on 3, and then it's 4, and then it's 82. And you'll do them all the way up, and you'll finish on 354. So next, put in all them ones. Adventurer Explorer trophy there. You should be able to pop in trophy every sort of 23 or 24 notes, assuming you're putting in all the correct combinations. Right, I got another trophy there, Studious Explorer. I thought I might get that one on the next batch, but no, I got it there. Yeah, right, that's all of Mei Yin Lee's. So there you go, I've done all of hers. So yours should all be complete just like that. And the next, we're going to do the next one along, the sort of helmet, the Viking helmet, the next one along, which will be Gaia Nerva. So we're going to do them ones now, guys. So again, back to the description, and you'll be starting on 5, then it'll be 84, 85, 86, 121, and you'll be finishing on 295. So do that, guys, and I'll see you in a second. Pop another trophy here, Veteran Explorer. And with that, I should only need a few more notes. And there we go. I've done Gaia Nerva. And now we're going to do a dossier, guys. Dossier is quite a big one. 90, over 90. I think 90 or 91. So yeah, dossier. You'll be starting on 0. The dossier is also in Helena Walker's category. I don't know why it's in 2 categories. It's in the dossier and it's also in Helena Walker. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So when you fill the dossier, Helena Walker's should also be filled. So starting on 0, yeah, do not forget 0. All the guides for this, all the guides tell you need to type in 1 to 1000, for example. But the thing is, a lot of players have had problems with saying that you cannot get a specific file. You have to find it manually by finding it in the world. It's because it's a number 0, and everybody kind of overlooked it. I did it first, but I thought 0. I typed it in, and it was that one. Yeah, so make sure you type in 0. Got another trophy there, Adept Explorer. So there, keep typing, guys. Keep typing, and type a bit more. You should pop quite a few trophies during the dossier. You should get that Professional Explorer, Expert Explorer. Yeah, got a few more yet. Master Explorer. Yeah, I really hate the bloody input now. The little keyboard input interface on the PS. Yeah, you get Veteran Paleontologist. You'll get that one for completing the dossier, pretty much. The island dossier. You don't have to complete the dossier for every other arc. It's only the island. And yeah. So next, we're going to be doing the next. Not many more to do now. We're going to be doing the Guardians log. And then the HLN-A log. Yeah, if you've got question marks, just go with the icon that I've gone. You can see what I've got there. I had Guardians and that little like ring with the 2 ears, the icon. So type in now, there's only about 12 numbers, type in here. And then that should be it for the files, but we're not done with the typing yet. Yeah, so here we start on 87, 88, 89, and we're sort of finishing on 857. So get all them, and that should pop the last of the Explorer Note trophies. Yeah, Perfect Explorer. There we go, that's for getting 100%, guys, of the notes on the Ark. Yeah, like I say, it's only for the island. If they bring out any more updates, it might change all the item IDs, by the way, for the notes. If that happens, all you can do is type in every single number from 1 to over 1,000. That's all you can do. You can try and type in numbers close to the ones which it was originally, but hopefully they don't really add any more, and it will all stay the same. Keep the same. IDs, so all them numbers that I've listed will work. So instead of typing out 1,000, you only have to type out 240. Yeah, so that's how it should look afterwards, guys, once you've got all the files. Yep, that's it. And you see these files, you see a little circle on the dossier. Not all of them, but most of the dinosaurs, they've got like a little circle in the top right hand corner of the sort of icon. When that gets a tick by it, that means they've been tamed, and that will lead us into the next trophy, which will be, we're going to be taming all the dinos, and this should be the last thing we need to do now for platinum. So you need to type in GM summon, and if you look at my list, you got to type. You don't have to type out every single word I've put in there, but I have sort of I've listed them all out just in case you have got the means to copy paste. I doubt you have. But yeah, the first time you do it, you'll get a trophy. That's for taming your first dino. You have to tame them this way. In the admin commands, there's two ways you can tame them. You can like force tame, and then there's like proper tame, which we're doing now. The forced tames do not work. You have to do it this way. And if you come here, if you look on that one there, let me zoom in, and that little tick in the corner in the little circular box, that indicates that you've tamed that dino. And pretty much every dinosaur in that list from the island dossier, you have to get a tick in every single box. Not every box has a circle, it's just the ones with a circle. They're the only ones you can tame. So if the trophy doesn't pop, come into this menu and look for any circles that do not have the tick, and then you know that's the one which you haven't done yet. And all you need to do, guys, this will take you a good probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, similar to what I've just been doing. You need to come into GM summon and just keep inputting all these commands. Once you've got the main command in, all you need to do is change the dinosaur name. Change the dinosaur name. And then press enter, go into admin, press enter if you're on a keyboard. If not, obviously press R2. Go into admin command, press X, and then go back into the input and then change the dinosaur name. And just keep doing that. There's quite a lot here. I think it's 89 altogether. So you've got quite a lot to do. But yeah, if you've done them all and the trophy hasn't popped, then like I just said, go into your menus, go into your dossier and look for any circles which you not have a tick, and then you will know that they're the ones you have not done yet. And then do all that, and eventually there'll be a lot of dinosaurs spawned. The reason I'm not resuming is because if you press resume, guys, you're going to have to name them all, and it's a pain in the ass. So if you just keep in the pause menu like this, it should be okay. I mean, it might crash your game, but if it does, it does. I mean, you can name them all if you want. I just can't be asked to do it. So yeah, I'm just doing it this way. I found doing this, it's not as bad as a note. For some reason, doing the Explorer notes, that just tends to crash your game more. This isn't too bad, so you can get away with doing it like this. One more thing I should have said, actually. You see that little icon in the corner? That actually indicates, that icon there, that indicates that when you press admin command, it actually did spawn that dino. So if you just go by that, keep an eye out for this. If you don't see that appear, then it's because you spelled it wrong. So each time you press yes to put in an admin command, look out for the icon. If that icon appears, then you know you put it in back correctly, and then can move on to the next one. Always look for that. So you type in, press admin command, look for this, and then go and type the next one. Yeah, right. So have a go at that, guys. Have fun with the inputs. I bet you're going to love this. And I see you when we're about done. And the platinum should pop shortly after. Right, so we're about done. Yeah, I hope you spelled them all right. Otherwise, you're going to be typing them all in again. And yeah, eventually, guys, you'll pop the last few trophies. Master Zoologist. There we go. And along with that, should get a platinum trophy. Apex Predator, you little rascal, you. Killing all them dinosaurs. Yeah, you'll get that one, guys. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I know there's quite a lot going on there. That's why I've wrote it all down in the description. I'm also going to make a thread on it over at PSNProfiles. So if you've got any questions, lob me a comment or ask me in the thread on PSNProfiles. Do my best to answer. It is quite complicated at first. I mean, I've done it quite a lot of times, making this guide and trying to get a good grasp of things. But it's, yeah, if you've got a keyboard, it's a bit easier with the keyboard, but it's not too bad. You've got to use control. It's good that it remembers your input. So when it does that, all you need to do is sort of delete a little small part and keep changing it. But yeah, that's it, guys. My platinum guide for, well, 100% guide even. We've got all the trophies there. Yeah, for Ark, Survivor, Explorer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm going Ghost Run as well, by the way, which is another plus game, so if you want to check that out, I'll be doing that next. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next video.